The Chechen leader and closest Putin's ally, Ramzan Kadyrov, appoints his 17-year-old son as curator of Chechnya'S interior ministry. He immediately hands out medals and appoints officials. Kadyrov led an interior ministry meeting, assigned his own security chief, and awarded medals. Chechnya'S security forces are now under a teenager with zero experience. Needless to say, he is probably illiterate and has never read a book in his life, yet he will lead the most sensitive position in the country. This is Putin's Russia, the land of absurdity, bizarre contradictions, and backwardness. Let's see the battlefields. The Ukrainian 412th UAV Regiment Nemesis is targeting Russian crossings over the Oskil River near Dvorishna using heavy drones. In yet another failed offensive maneuver, Russian forces attempted to cross the Oskil River, a key natural barrier in eastern Ukraine. However, Ukrainian forces were well prepared, turning the crossing into a deadly ambush. Ukraine's military has repeatedly demonstrated its ability to counter Russian river crossings, leveraging advanced surveillance technology and precision strikes. Russian forces have struggled with similar crossings in the past, particularly during failed attempts at the Siversky Donets River, where they suffered massive losses. Despite these setbacks, the Russian command continues to push forward, sacrificing troops and equipment in high-risk maneuvers. However, as history has shown, forcing a river crossing under enemy fire is one of the most dangerous operations in warfare, one that rarely ends in success. The Oskil River runs through the Kharkiv region and serves as a crucial defensive line. After Ukraine's successful counteroffensive in 2022, Russian forces were pushed to the river's eastern bank, using it as a fallback position. Since then, any attempt to breach this natural barrier has been met with fierce Ukrainian resistance. Fighters of Ukraine's 46th Airmobile Brigade destroy Russian positions and personnel in and near the village of Andriivka, north of Kostiantynopil, in the Kurakova direction. In recent operations, Ukraine's 46th Airmobile Brigade has effectively targeted and destroyed Russian positions and personnel in and around the village of Andriivka, located north of Kostiantynopil in the Kurakov direction. The 46th Airmobile Brigade, an elite unit within Ukraine's air assault forces, has been instrumental in countering Russian advances in the Donetsk region. Their recent actions in Andriivka involved coordinated assaults on Russian dugouts and defensive positions. Utilizing a combination of artillery fire, anti-tank guided missiles, and first-person view drones, the brigade successfully neutralized enemy forces entrenched in the area. The Kurakov sector has witnessed intense combat, with Russian forces persistently attempting to break through Ukrainian defenses. The 46th Brigade has been at the forefront of these engagements, consistently repelling assaults and inflicting significant losses on the adversary. Over the past year, the brigade has repelled over 1,300 enemy assaults, destroyed 118 tanks, 63 artillery systems, and eliminated more than 4,200 Russian occupiers. Despite these successes, the situation remains fluid and challenging. Russian forces have intensified their offensive operations, often employing relentless and attritional tactics. Reports indicate that Russian infantry and armored vehicles conduct daily assaults, leading to substantial casualties on both sides. Ukrainian defenders, including the 46th Brigade, face the arduous task of holding their positions against these continuous onslaughts. In response to the evolving battlefield dynamics, there have been recent changes in the command structure of units operating in the Kurakov front. Lieutenant Colonel Dmytro Kapitula has been appointed as the new commander of the 46th Airmobile Brigade, bringing his experience from the 95th Separate Air Assault Brigade to bolster the unit's effectiveness. The resilience and tactical proficiency of the 46th Airmobile Brigade continue to play a crucial role in Ukraine's defense efforts. Their operations in Andriivka and the broader Kurakove sector exemplify the determination and skill with which Ukrainian forces are confronting the ongoing Russian aggression. Beyond direct combat, the 46th Airmobile Brigade has also been engaged in counter-battery warfare, using advanced reconnaissance drones to locate and target Russian artillery positions. These operations have been crucial in suppressing Russian firepower and preventing enemy forces from gaining a foothold in the Kharkov sector. Additionally, Ukrainian engineers have been fortifying defensive positions in and around Andriivka, laying minefields and constructing anti-tank obstacles to slow down Russian advances. This layered defense strategy has forced Russian forces to commit more resources to each assault, increasing their attrition rate and limiting their ability to sustain prolonged offensives. Russian soldier Nikolai Kartashev, who was captured near Kreminna in 2023 and confessed to war crimes in Bucha, openly stated his desire to return to the front to take revenge on Ukraine. We will take a lot. At least we should finish with Kherson, Zaporizhia, and Donetsk. Now these lands are in the Russian constitution just because Russia felt like it, Kartashev said. Kartashev was one of the occupiers who shot Valery Koltunov, a supermarket security guard, because his unit received an order to shoot anyone who wears black. In an interview with Slidstvo.info, Kartashev said that if exchanged, he would go to war again because it's not over. He faces up to 12 years in prison for the murder of a Ukrainian civilian. Kartashev will serve his sentence in a Ukrainian penal colony if he is not included in the prisoner exchange lists. So, everyone who says that peace with Russia can be achieved on fair grounds should look at this. The Russians are slaves who understand only the argument of force. They are used to a whip and can't function otherwise.
Would you go to serve and fight again after returning to Russia?
The war will not end. I will keep fighting.
So what is the purpose of going to fight again?
Well, everything is just there. Well, I won't say.
To someone specific or in general? To the whole country of Ukraine?
Well, if it works out.
And if it happens, what should occur?
I do not know.
Complete occupation of Ukraine?
Well, it won't be complete, I think. Well, we give a lot.
Attention.
Well, at a minimum.
A lot. How much is that?
Zaporizhia, Donetsk. Well then, I don't know.
Do you not think that in the cities you are talking about, civilians there may also not welcome you? They are not welcoming you there. This is Ukraine. What do you mean by letting them leave? This is their land, their homeland. Now, in the end, they'll go to Russia as an institution. Why?
And how was Russia
grounds?
being made?
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.